Hey everybody, welcome back. We have a really quick turnaround. Last night we were at Deschler, really slow, dry racetrack, and tonight we are at Junction Motor Speedway in McCool, Junction, Nebraska. This is just another West Series race only. Looks like we have about 20 to 22, 23 cars signed in, and so I'm here a little late, so I'm gonna run and get ready for hot laps. Yeah, after last night at Deschler, I'm gonna have to drive the car in a completely different manner tonight, and I'm gonna have to really be on it. And this is a fast track, so big sweeping, long sweeping corners. And so yeah, I've only raced here once, which was a few months ago, and it definitely, you know, it's a track where you really got to get up on it and drive it in, and for some reason I've kind of lost the ability to do that. And I used to do that at I-80 all the time, and I loved going fast. I loved going into the corners hard, and for whatever reason, this year I'm just not driving like that. So anyway, hopefully we'll have a good crowd. The weather looks really good, and just you can see some really beautiful, got some really pretty scenery up here, and yeah. So anyway, thanks for tuning in, and we'll just keep checking back in throughout the night. So talk soon. Okay, so we have our own little picture-in-picture going on here. So Chris is interviewing Connor about Connor just got his mullet cut off. So Connor is 16. He's in high school at Red Oak High School in Red Oak, Iowa, and he apparently he hadn't cut his hair in years. And he finally cut off his mullet. So anyway, so we're getting ready to go out for the A feature. Jesse or I have not had a very good night so far, but the track is really strange. It's hammered down at turns 3 and 4, and it was really slick in turns 1 and 2. So. And I was absolutely blinded with mud at the flag stand on the first lap. I couldn't see a darn thing, and so anyway, that's the perils of starting in the back and not qualifying well. So anyway, I start. I think Jesse's like 5th or 6th row outside. I think in the A. I am a few rows back behind that. I'll be starting behind Brian Kaziski. And the goal tonight is to, we made a chassis change. We moved a couple bars around just to see if I could feel. So I'm going to kind of test this. I'm going to kind of use this as a test session to see if I could feel that change, and try not to spin out, because Jesse said it's going to, it's kind of loosened me up a little bit. So anyway.
Well, hey everybody, we are in McCool at Junction Motor Speedway for the second time this year. I think we need to talk to Connor here a minute. Connor, take a break. Get up here. So, Connor, how many races have you been traveling with these guys now?
This is probably getting close to the 10 race mark.
10 races. A wily veteran. Now I noticed today, last time I saw you, golden locks of beautiful flowing blonde hair, and Jay told me to come over and ask you what's the deal, where to go, what's the story with the hair?
Well, long story short, the ladies didn't like it, so kind of figured, and it was time for a change too. It'd been a while. So
how long had you been now are you a hockey player? So you were doing that without being a hockey player?
Yeah.
Or do you play baseball?
Nope, I don't wrestle either.
So you were just like free ranging it?
Yeah.
So when you say the ladies didn't like it, do you mean like collectively some came to you with a petition asking you to get rid of it, or one in particular was kind of like, hey?
No, they came up, they had like a board that clipped
deal. Yeah.
But I just decided that it was time for a change.
When you cut it off, did you feel a little like haircut remorse, or was it like freeing?
Yeah. No, I want it back.
You want it back?
There's a song about it, by Billy Ray Cyrus, but no.
So is that all you hear in your head? Is that song playing over?
Yeah. And my neck was real cold, so it just.
Yeah. Well, I mean, give it 12 months and it'll get close back.
That's what I'm hoping.
All right. Well, now we know the story. If you've seen him in the videos, kind of bouncing around in the pits, you know that it was basically peer pressure that got him to lop it off, but you heard it here first. It's probably coming back.
Yep, probably.
All right, well, I'll let you get back to work.
All right,
thanks, buddy.
Yep, thank you.
Caution lights go out across the speedway. The pace truck has made its way into the infield. We are ready to duel it out. 25 laps separates one of these drivers from a $3,000 payday. Jackson Sadoff and Kyle Berg on the front row. Race fans, tonight's Malvern Bank main event is all systems go at Junction Motor Speedway. Berg not hesitating on that outside line. He'll have the whole shot as the field goes through 1 and 2 the first time by. Kyle Berg already a multi-car length advantage over Jackson Sadoff as they go into turn number 3. It'll be the Marquette Missile to lead the opening lap. Berg, your leader after lap 1, while Jackson Sadoff rides to that second spot. Billy Jr. looking to his inside. That's for the second spot. Sadoff able to fend off Layton as they go down the back straightaway. 3 wide further in the back. Meanwhile, trouble in turn 2. We got one against the concrete. It's Jay Burdick, and the caution will be out. Caution on the speedway the first time tonight. And it's up right there. It's going to be the J1 of Jay Burdick hitting the wall. 1 lap officially scored, 24 remain. As our first yellow flag comes out, Jay Burdick jumping the berm in turn number 2. You see a bit of the tire tracks on the top side of turn number 2 before he caught into the loose gravel and collected the concrete wall over in turn number 2. That'll put us under caution for the first time in tonight's A main event. Again. Now it's going to be the U2 of Scott Daly for the first track markers. The laps continue to wind down. This time by, we'll be 3 laps shy of halfway. It's been all Kyle Berg. He fought that car so badly the first time we were here. And now trouble for Jesse Sobbing. Sobbing, his third of the points, goes down. A tough right there for the defending series champion. He's going to lose serious ground on the top 3 in the standings now.
Okay, everybody. They are trying to get my car loadable. It is really messed up. I just, man, anybody that watches what I just did has to really question if I know what I'm doing, because I tried to throttle my way out of a situation that, you know, you can't throttle your way out of. You know, you have to know when you're in a situation that you just have to get on the brakes and turn the car to the left and live for another day. And you know, I just absolutely pancaked the side of my car. I mean, it is a mess. That car will not be raced again this year, I can tell you that. So anyway, just a really disappointing night, just an embarrassing night. You know, I really do think I'm a better race car driver than this, but you would not know it by watching me race right now. It really looks like I don't know what I'm doing, and it really looks like I've never done this before, and that is really, really disappointing. So anyway, I am going to go put some ice on my hand and my finger, because I really feel like I broke my index finger because I forgot to let go of the steering wheel. So anyway, I feel bad for these guys, and we got to try to get that car loaded up, and just what a disaster of a night. So anyway, we'll be back. I'll be back at some point. I doubt if I race anymore this year, but that's fine. That's probably a good thing. So anyway, thanks again for watching. Jesse will do a separate summary with Chris probably here in just a little bit. I just kind of feel like I probably want to go home and just try to gather my thoughts here a little bit. So anyway, like, subscribe, comment, and we will see you somewhere down the road someplace. Thank you.
Well, post-race, all in all, just, I don't even know what to say. Sketchy night. Lots of drivers with some hair-raising moments out on the track, but kind of a freak thing happened tonight for Jesse. Had a bolt just come out of the right front, what do you call it, top of the fender, and the nose piece over right over the right front tire, and so it's kind of flapping up in the air on this big track. Just describe to people how drastically that affects the aero and drivability of the car.
Yeah, I mean, the track had plenty of character and it was pretty spotty anyways, but I mean, you're just on the right front so hard, it just changed the aero so much. It's an unfortunate thing. It just sucks, but it's crazy because the car was pretty maneuverable and pointy, and like, I mean, as soon as I fell out one, I could see it, but it's like the car just would not rotate and turn like it was. It's unfortunate night. Another bad luck night.
Do you feel like when you turn the car, it just won't stay on the path it wants to take?
The air's getting under it differently. It's such a minute thing that causes such a big problem.
Right.
It's just the air's hitting it different. It's just
your pounds per square inch force probably on that huge wide nose. You're taking a couple square feet off of that total area.
Right. Yeah. I just
one of those crazy deals. Yeah. One of those crazy deals. Not the kind of, like, not Jesse crazy, but the bad kind of crazy. So anyway, these guys are off for a little while. I forget where you're back next.
We're over Eastern Iowa or something, maybe Farley, the Yankee or something, like 300 Raceway maybe.
Yeah.
And then Webster City after that.
A lot of regrouping after tonight and calming down and whatever. So anyway, thanks for everybody for watching and supporting Jesse, supporting Jay, liking the page. And not all these interviews are as fun as all the other ones, but we appreciate it either way, and we'll see you down the road.